Hello, and welcome back to another week, another Monday full of empty minds. Please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe because we really appreciate it. And the boys are feeling summery. It's heating up around here.
Yeah, it is.
We made classic North drinks. We all got our nice drinks.
Very nice. So spicy. These are Caesars. The moment of silence.
Nobody look at me. I'm indulging.
It's too much drinking.
Okay, so I wanted to bombard you guys because there's a new hit story. Everybody's talking about it. We're going to be light to it. But look, it's Drake's dick. Look at it.
What the fuck?
Look at his dick. It's a fucking rod. The man's got a rod. I'm bombarding you with that first. You looked at it. You looked at it. Now we're all in this.
Fuck. Now you can't unsee it.
So the news broke. I just don't understand why people are like, I don't know why people are keeping vids of themselves everywhere. You know what I mean?
Did you save that pic on your phone?
I was just researching as we sat here and I had to find a video and then I had to take a snapshot. So it's saved in my camera roll currently, but I will be deleting it. Maybe.
Maybe.
So yes.
Big wink.
So fellow Canadian.
Is he? Drake?
Drake is Canadian. He's from Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Drake. That's what
Look at this guy.
I thought it was some like streamer or
That's
something.
the topic.
I said Drake. He's just like, he's following my phone.
I thought it was some streamer or something.
No, it was Drake's big cock.
Why is he taking a picture of that angle?
Well,
Why is he using that angle? So many better angles
why
he
does
could
he have a
use.
wide lens?
Yeah. What's with the wide angle one? Should
No,
be a
so it's-
narrow field of view.
So it's insane that Drake, one of the biggest rappers of all time, was just exposed. And I don't understand how people aren't more careful about this. Like, I'm pretty sure this was just stolen off of his phone.
Was he sleeping?
Wait,
He
can't
he's
remember.
holding the phone.
Oh, okay.
Was he sleeping?
He's sleeping with the phone.
That's funny.
He's just sleeping. He's a big fucking.
He's just sleeping with that big fucking cock.
You telling me he just sleeps with that?
He's an alien.
How does he go to bed with that thing? He has to wrestle it every
He's
night.
not even erect. He's just. I thought that's not his normal size when he's not erect.
He wasn't fully erect.
That's scary.
That's scary. I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
But insane
think about
to
that.
think that I almost said the biggest cock in the world. I meant one of the biggest
Damn.
rappers in the world was just exposed like
One
that.
of the biggest. What?
One of the biggest cocks in the world.
Was just shown to us. What do you guys think?
Was just bestowed upon me.
Yeah.
No, but insane to think that Drake, many number ones, many platinum albums. I have no idea if any of that's true. I just assume. And
I also assume.
he's out there dumping it to everybody.
Should I get the image on the big screen?
You know what? I just saw a short and they were like, oh yeah, this guy at, you know what a combine is for like football? It's like where they go test out like their 40-yard dash and shit.
I know
Somebody
now.
was like, oh yeah, and they're interviewing this guy and they're like, his fucking cock and balls fell out. And on YouTube Shorts, they showed this guy's cock and balls falling out.
What
and
the
I was just
fuck?
like, I wasn't expecting that. And then I put it in my camera roll.
I saved it in case we had to bring it up on the podcast
Yeah.
for a time just like
Of course.
this, right?
I put it in an album podcast, not favorites.
The podcast album in quotation marks. Too many images of Drake.
On since we are on Superstars,
Yes.
then if that's hockey, I'm gonna
No, I know it's Brandon.
eat everybody.
Brand's image. What do you think?
No, it's fine, Brandon.
Okay, so since we're on the topic of rap stars and movie stars,
Yeah.
do you guys ever like look at the credits after a movie?
I
Not
do.
really.
You know what? I always do.
And
I
there's different grips. You ever see that? You
What do you
stop
mean?
it right
Man,
now.
no.
What are you showing? Are you showing him Drake's dick?
You better be.
I can't even see.
We're going to edit your phone to show him Drake's dick.
Yeah.
And we're going to put my favorites.
Yeah. Check out my favorites and I'll cut that in. Check it out. Check it out.
So like in the credits, there's always like these grips. And like I always see key grip.
Mm.
Oh.
Fucker.
Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what a key grip is, but I imagine this guy has all the keys.
The key grip.
No.
I mean, I imagine he keeps a firm grip on the keys.
He's not going to be jingling the keys in a horror movie trying to get it in.
Yeah, he's the guy behind the camera for the actors jingling the keys. So that I'm going to have to do that to you guys. When you bring up hockey, I'll be behind the camera jingling keys.
Oh, yeah. He's a stunt double. And then just get the key right.
I'm not bringing it up anymore.
Because like in the credits, there's these key grips, right? And it's like there's all these grips and I don't understand it. And it's like you got key grip, main man grip, grip guy, gripster.
Really? What the fuck?
There's like 8 grips. And I'm like, what are these guys gripping?
I can maybe understand the boom mic grip, if you want to call it that, the boom guy.
What's a key grip?
I know. What's the key grip?
Like, I feel like this is a job they made up so that they can write taxes off. We paid the key grip.
Yeah, it's where you want to pay your friends and family. You want to get them in on
So you just bring in the key grip. Okay, but I wanted to get into a story. So I embarrassed myself at my work. I work in a place with a multitude of professional staff, and one of them has my phone number, not for those reasons, but she called me and she's like, I left my purse. Can you bring it to this girl on the 3rd floor? She's going to leave soon. So I grabbed the purse and I was like, okay, no problem. I'll bring it upstairs. And like before that, the conversation I had on the phone with the lady was fine. You know, she was like, thank you so much. I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. You know, it's not a big deal. And she's just like, oh, thank you so much. But then I bring the purse upstairs. And that's when it all goes south. And I hand the purse over to this nice lady.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, thank you. You know, she's going to appreciate this so much. You're so nice. My response? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
And then I was just like, get the fuck out of this room now. Get out of this room. I already ruined it. I can't recover from this.
So condescending.
She's going to be so happy. You're so amazing. Okay. Just fuck off.
She probably eyeballed you as you left.
But it was such a surreal moment because I knew the words coming out of my mouth weren't the right words I should say, and it was just like I can't stop myself. And then I was like, just turn around and leave. So I imagine that conversation later. Isn't he the best? And she was like, I don't know. He's kind of a fucking asshole.
He's a little bit of an asshole.
Okay. Fuck. I sunder so much.
That's just on par with like the saying you
Only
too,
who you are
when you order like any kind of food. Enjoy the food. Yeah, you too.
No, for me, it's just like
you just nomming on it.
Yeah. Someone said, for me, I fuck up a lot when someone's like, oh, have a good day. Or like, no, good drive or things like that. I'm like, yeah, you too. But they're not driving. Who the fuck
says good drive?
I don't know. Maybe not good drive. But there's moments when people say like things like that make no sense. And I say you too.
Have a good night, you too.
No, that's what it is. And they say like, enjoy your food.
You guys are saying really, oh yeah, enjoy your food. That's one. You guys were saying such the normal. He said have a good night, then you too. Like that's so normal. Why wouldn't somebody say that?
You too.
Yeah, enjoy your food. You too. There's I'm coming over. You too.
That's a good one. I've never heard that. I'm coming over right away. Me too.
You too.
You swap houses for a sec.
We're on trading places. No, but I've never. I have done that, and I have been like walking, and you know, you're thinking in your head when you walk away, you're like, motherfucker, I fucked this up so bad.
I'm gonna be thinking about this for the rest of the day.
Well, for the rest of your life.
My fucking day.
Yeah.
No, you'll just be like showering one time.
You'll be like
thinking about it.
I shook someone's hand like this. I shook someone's hand like this.
You guys always have to be showering.
That's what I always think about.
That's
shit I regret.
I shook someone's hand like this when they're like this.
When I say that.
That's where you get your thinking.
You squeezed them?
No, someone like this, me shake your hand. I'm like this. I felt stupid afterwards. What are they doing? No. I'm like this. I'm like this.
I've done that where you.
I changed my mind. I was like this.
Oh, the awkward handshake. That's a big one.
Yeah, the handshake is the worst fucking thing.
Like this to me.
I'm a pretty good handshaker. I don't know if I've been in this situation.
Oh,
but-
he went
Like you
like
haven't
this.
like grabbed them.
No, he went like this to me, and then I went like this. I was like,
Brandon,
what
it's
is
the same, but reversed.
no, it was like
Your
this after. It
knuckles,
was like,
fucking trying to learn human ways.
and I was like, oh, why'd I do that?
Fuck, I don't know many situations I've been in like that, but there was one where I was leaving the store and I bought a Mickey of rum. For those of you who don't know, Mickey is like a bottle like this size of rum, not very big.
Yeah.
It's just like the pocket-sized bottle of rum. And I was leaving, and then the guy was like, "Hey, I love that stuff. That's the best." And then I just went, "Oh yeah!" And I was like, but then I was leaving like, "What the fuck was that?"
Oh no, what have I done?
Oh, I love this shit.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, that stuff's the best. Oh, that's good." I mean, "Oh yeah," and I was like,
Oh,
"Get in the
no.
fucking car, get in the
I'm no good
fucking
with
car
that.
now."
I remember buying headphones, and the guy's like, "Oh, those are gonna sound great," and I'm just, yeah. I'm like, that's so uncool. I just don't know what to say. I'm like, I don't know if these sound good.
Like
These
today
are
when
a
we
new
picked
brand.
up some Pink Whitney.
That's right.
Remember?
No.
What are you talking
You bought
about?
Pink Whitney.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said I bought it.
I said we, or because we both went
Don't
inside
you
the store.
fucking loop me in this.
We both went
I
in
bought
the
a bottle of
store.
vodka. You bought Pink Whitney.
Pink Whitney.
Yeah, so we went to the liquor store because we made Césars, and we also made whatever for his drinks. And what are you drinking?
I just used some of your Dr. Pepper Zero.
How dare you? You didn't even ask. No, so I went and picked up some stuff because we were making Caesars because the
Yeah.
boys are having a
fancy night.
a pre-summer. That's what we're having. The boys summer before summer. Oh, that sounds so nice. It sounds like we're
Here's our summer before summer.
It's our summer before summer, and we're fucking getting ready before school starts.
Mhm.
We're getting hammered. What are you saying?
I call your bed.
Caesars are. I've got some pickles in my Caesar, and
Full size,
they probably lost their flavor.
Drake size,
12 inches of Drake.
Drake sized pickles.
Are they?
But yes, we went to the liquor store, and I
spicy.
thought that this woman completely dissed Forrest. So he went up there, and he's like, "Pink Whitney," and then I thought she said because it's like a pink drink and like this fancy bottle. I thought she went like,
Yeah.
"Oh, do you have your purse?" And then I was like, "Holy fuck, this bitch!" And she was like an older lady. But
Yeah.
what she actually said was,
What'd she say? I didn't hear
What
what
did she-
you
no, I forgot. What did she
upstairs.
say?
What was it?
she looked at you like, "Oh,
Oh,
you're
no,
paying
she was
with
like,
cash?"
oh, no, yeah. She was like, oh, I thought you were going to pay with your card like most people do.
Oh fuck! You thought she was
fuck.
offending you in this way. She just slipped another one
Yeah,
in.
she just like, "Why are
You
you
still
a
use
freak that
cash?
uses cash?"
What the fuck?
And I
What's
did a
wrong with you?
bitch answer. I just kind of was like, oh, yeah.
Why?
Oh, you just the bacon. You have to savor the bacon.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that reminds me. We tell the story as well on the podcast. But when you guys were buying Twisted Tea, you guys were like, you were so shy about it, and then you see this burly ass man grab some Twisted Tea.
That was insane.
He's like,
I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta go into this hardo beer store
Yeah.
and ask for these fucking like sensational drinks."
sensational drinks. Yeah.
So then, I love that we're all down for the sensational nudes. But yeah, so we pulled up to this beer store that looks like a hardo beer store, and automatically we see this big fucking burly guy walking, biker vest, arms showing. He looks like a no fucks kind of guy. And then I was just
Yeah.
like, I look at Forrest, I'm like, Forrest, I can't fucking go in there. This guy's fucking like, I'm gonna go in there and he's just gonna be like,
What the
"I
fuck's
want an
that?
18 can of fucking Budweiser." And then I'll be like, "Can I get that seltzer with that? And don't mix it with that. I swear to God."
should've
And I
used
was
that
just
voice.
like, my manlyhood will be fucked for a bit. And then I was just like, and
you
then
can't call it your manlyhood. It's your man. Wait, you know what? Maybe you're just better. My manhood's not gonna be. I think yours made more sense. Something about you saying manlyhood made it sound so feminine. I guess that's the right saying. Just Twisted Tea is gonna make my manhood feel so strange.
Christian, for a second, I just want to talk about your manhood. So then he walks in, gets his stuff, and then I was just like, Forrest, I can't follow this fucking guy. He's gonna be getting like fucking straight fucking like vodka in a can, and I'm just gonna walk in there and be like, oh, can I have the watered down piss? And then he walks out with these fucking Twisted Teas with the most confidence in the world. And I'm just looking for us. I can go in there.
I can do
it. Anything he can do, I can do better. So Christian and I have embarked on a journey. Tremendous journey of a game called Resident Evil Outbreak.
True. Midnights, when everybody goes to sleep, we start some Resident Evil Outbreak.
That's not a choice. That was just dictating upon when I work.
We play at midnight.
We can play tomorrow at like 2 p.m.
That'll ruin our midnight rituals.
That's true. But
but the game is really good. It's amazing playing a Resident Evil game online that is it was of the era. Like, it's not modern Resident Evil Online. It plays so differently. It plays like Silent Hill 2, where it's like it has like tank controls almost. Well, no, but like fixed camera angles.
It plays like Resident Evil 0.
Yes, exactly like that. But they thankfully have a joystick moving around, right? It's not actual tank controls.
Thankfully.
Because holy fuck, that'd be awful. The combat system could use some work. Hopefully they patch it.
Yes, it's very hard to lock on. But the thing that I wanted to get into was the one that we downloaded may not have been licensed, but it was Japanese.
May not have been licensed. What are you saying? They can have Resident Evil 2. May not be official shit.
So we cracked the code and were able to play this. We had to go on this special website and make these accounts to get on this shit, right?
There are these fan-made servers that people have running, and it has its own thriving community that we've discovered.
It does. It has a beautiful, thriving community that were able to put up with me while I soiled myself. I was
on stream.
I'm not getting into that. Well, I didn't piss myself.
I don't want to get into this right
now. But okay, so we had to make usernames, right?
Mm.
But the entire keyboard was in Japanese. So then Christian and I made a decision. So you know how a keyboard is segmented, right? Like on a keyboard like that. Usually it's like a section of like 4, and then there's like 3 down, and then there's another section of 4, and then 3 down. There's another section of 4. So he was like, we're gonna pick the first section of 4, and he's gonna pick the top row, and then I'm gonna pick the row underneath. So and I'm like, I'm very interested into what that says. So I looked up a Japanese keyboard, and I put in a translator, and I looked up mine, and mine was Chitoshiya. So I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool, like, that's a cool
Japanese
username.
name.
Like, that's like a Japanese name. I fucked that up. Then Christian was like, oh,
do
that's
mine
pretty
next.
sweet.
Do mine.
Like, do mine. I look up his vertical chair.
Literally. That's my fucking name in Japanese. I translate to vertical chair. What the fuck does that mean? I should have your spot over there. What does that say? My chair's not vertical. What am I saying?
It's such an out of pocket name. Like, why would like the Japanese are looking vertical chair?
That's why they laugh at me. That's why.
Do they? The Japanese are ganging up on
Always.
you? How did mine become such a name and his became just a fucking dumb piece of word?
I know. I was curious about everybody else's. Like, why does mine translate to that? That's so strange. I almost remember like that being a thing. I feel like I've looked it up before, but I don't know.
You looked up vertical chair?
Like mine, like the TIAN of my name might mean chair. I don't know. Like it's strange like that.
TIAN.
Yeah, TN. You can call me TN if you want. TN.
TN?
What does TN mean? Because they're all based upon food, you know?
True.
Yeah.
Last podcast I said pilaf and
Rice pilaf, I heard that.
Yeah, that was. I didn't know that was a food.
forgot
I should have
what it
guessed
means.
so
Because
Toriyama
Raditz
loves
was
food.
like radish.
Yeah.
Vegeta is Vegito. Fuck. Goku is Gokon. I'm just making shit up. What is Goku? Oh, Kakarot. Kakarot's carrots or some shit.
Wait, is this a thing?
Yeah, that Toriyama names all his characters off food.
Yeah, he does.
Fuck.
Who else?
Beer says beer, and Whis says
beer
whiskey.
is straight up beer.
A Whis is whiskey.
Beer and whiskey. Damn.
Weiss?
Weiss is the angel that trains Beerus, basically.
His mentor.
Beerus.
Beerus is the god of destruction they introduced in Dragon Ball Super.
He's
also the
he's a
villain
purple
of
bunny.
DB Super movie, the first one.
It means heaven.
Battle of Gods.
Tien. I
Oh,
think.
really?
Tien means heaven?
Fuck,
think.
my name's so religious. I just embody it.
Yeah,
Naturally.
he's Christian, and his name means like follower of Christ. And I was like, oh,
We looked up all our names earlier.
Yeah, you're pretty bad. His name is Of the Woods. You
He's a
sound
man
like a weird
of the
mountain
woods.
man. Like, I live in the woods. I fuck.
I'm Aragorn.
No, you're not.
I am. I am.
No,
Man.
I'm
Fucking
Aragorn.
even say
I'm
that.
Aragorn.
Gorn.
Oh, his name's Goran, right? It's
Not
Aragorn.
Gon.
You guys all wish you were Aragorn.
It is Goran.
Yeah,
It
you guys
sounds
wish
weird,
you were
right?
Aragorn.
The reason I have long hair is because of Aragorn.
The reason you have long hair is
Gorn.
because you're hot.
That's why.
I have long hair because of Prince of Persia. He was
because
he
you
was
got Drake's
more
dick.
badass, I'd say.
You did. You said that before, that you had the Prince of Persia hair.
Yeah, that's the artwork of Prince of Persia. That is why I have it. It's fucking awesome.
Did you like
And I'm gonna
go
show-
to the hairstylist and be like, show them the picture and be like, this is why I want my hair like this?
Yeah, do this for me, please. Is this
Fried
not
rice.
the most badass artwork ever? Like, holy fuck.
Well, give us that look.
Yeah, so I went to the hairdresser and I was like, make me this. And she pulled out her swords and the armor and just threw it on. I did not. No, his hair is just unkept, and that was my philosophy from then on.
But what do you go and say now?
I don't have as you could tell, I don't have a hairstyle. I would get a fucking bowl cut if I wanted. I don't care.
Would you? I'll pay you to. Please.
I should just get a half shaven thing.
Would you?
No,
No, you wouldn't.
I think it's just overdone. Lots of people have that.
That's overdone.
Oh yeah, so many people
Who's
have
doing
that
it?
nowadays. Any main character of an EA game for the past like 10 years.
Would you get a haircut like me?
Hair. I feel like I don't want to. That would be a little weird. Like next podcast,
Well, I said
we
like
have the
me,
same
not
hair-
as same as me.
the same haircut. Like, what am I trying to do here? But yes, holy fuck, that's badass.
This is me.
I want those swords, please.
Well, actually, we
please.
all have quite varying hairstyles.
Very true.
I'm. Oh fuck!
I wanna
This is gonna
bring-
sound.
I wanna
I don't
bring
want
this
this to
stupid
sound like
thing up.
dick references.
This is me.
What is that? Is that Aragorn?
Yeah.
No.
I'll try to zoom in on that
you
cam
wish
over
you
there.
were.
He's the reason why I grew long hair when I was a kid.
Do you feel like you're Aragorn? Do you feel like you're Aragorn?
Okay, out of the Lord of the Rings
Walk around.
characters, who do you feel like?
Yeah, I'm a warrior. I'm Aragorn.
a warrior.
How about you?
Who
I
do you
feel like
identify
I'm
with?
Peter Parker. I'm just the regular guy living in this world, and maybe my girlfriend cheats on me.
Mary Jane. Always, every movie.
I'm Peter Parker.
Boris, who do you feel like?
You
Goku.
feel like Peter Parker when his girlfriend actually cheats on him.
Yeah. Yes.
Doesn't
awesome.
Peter Parker cheat on Mary Jane like the entire time in the 90s or 90s cartoon anyways?
In the 90s cartoon.
In the 90s cartoon.
Because he's with like Mary Jane and
Oh,
like
yeah.
Black Cat and
Actually,
little Felicia.
There's at one point he's swinging through New York and he's like, fuck. Well, he's not saying fuck, but he's like, shit, I can't, like, as Peter, I can't be with Mary Jane, and as Spider-Man, be with Black Cat. He's actually having that dilemma. You can't do that. You're the one. You can't pretend your
Who's your
persona as a
favorite?
different person.
No, I mean, like, who's your favorite? Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, or
yeah,
Black
who would
Cat?
you fuck?
Who'd I marry?
No. Holy gentlemen.
who would I take on a romantic date?
Black
Do you
Cat.
mean who I would spend the rest of my life with forever and
I
ever?
would say Black Cat or Gwen Stacy, one of them.
Same person?
You say one.
Are they the same person?
I don't know.
No.
Felicia's Black
Felicia.
Cat.
Oh wait, it's
Wait, no, Gwen is Gwen Spider, whatever.
It's Gwen Stacy and Felicia. Why? I know it's. I have Selena Kyle in my
Who's
head.
Black Cat?
It's Felicia something.
Felicia Hardy.
Felicia Hardy. That's correct.
Is she Black Cat?
Yeah.
I gotta look her
For
up.
context.
What did I say that for?
Spider-Man.
She's hot. This is stupid.
So I wanted to show you guys something. Okay, so this is a rare situation where Mark Zuckerberg doesn't appear as a lizard. So he talks shit basically on the Apple Vision Pro. And on that note, there's a lot of people returning their Apple Vision Pro because they're realizing, hey, this doesn't do a whole lot. It might not be worth the $4,000 Canadian.
I feel like it's just me, but I feel like VR is not going to go anywhere.
But I feel like what the Apple Vision is doing is that they release something at a high markup and they're like, you know what? We listened to you guys and now we lowered it. Now it's going to sell at $500. And then everybody's going to be like, fuck
People
yeah.
are going to be pissed. They'll be, what the fuck did I buy this for? $4,000. You dropped the price by like 90%.
That's right.
They would sue them. They would be like, fuck you, Apple.
I just think it's so stupid VR because you're trying to replicate shit that you can just do in the real world. Like there are certain things like the Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Don't bring that up again. I'm going to come.
Like that is fucking amazing.
I know.
my
dick is doing things.
But I think augmented reality is stupid.
I feel like it could be useful. But like on that part,
My dick?
like Resident Evil in VR, a new experience.
Yeah.
Loved it. It was so much fun to actually loading up the
RE4
Striker.
VR was horny as
Like,
fuck.
fuck yeah.
I played that like
In regards to augmented reality, it's going to be useless, especially on a giant headset with a battery in your fucking pocket. That's actually how you have to use it. It's like this. It's like this. It's huge back. It's like Drake size battery, basically.
I wanted him to say that so bad, and he said it.
Where the fuck was it going with that? Basically, Apple Vision Pro is trash.
Lost the Drake side.
Oh, that's Drake. No, augmented reality is only going to be useful if like Google was ahead of their fucking time with the Google Lens. I think it was Google Lens or something like that. Google. But the Google glasses, you know, those things are amazing. If they're going to be actual glasses where you can see like information on the side of your whatever, that's the only way it's going to be useful. Not $4,000 down the drain.
You're 100% right. Now
I said it.
I'm just gonna over here, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I wanted you guys to know something. Colonel Sanders, okay?
Oh,
Chicken Man.
Fuck yeah.
Colonel Sanders, right? He was in real life like a really stoic gentleman, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And he was like, "This is my recipe," and he was kind of pissed what like they did with KFC afterwards. This is my tuxedo.
I went the white tuxedo. That's not
big fat tits.
I meant his fucking fixing his tie.
His bolo tie or whatever.
Yeah. So go on.
So Colonel Sanders, right? He was a very stoic man, but isn't it weird that this guy is fucking dead and he's just a mascot? And people like I saw him on somebody had him appearing on the NHL side or NBA sidelines, like somebody dressed at him like fucking chicken.
Really?
What
and this guy's dead, and people dress up as him, and he's not like that.
Who's that?
Colonel Sanders.
What the fuck? That's him?
Like look up Colonel Sanders NBA.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's
check this out.
I want you guys. Well,
I didn't know he was a real person.
That's even more fucked up.
Wait, Colonel Sanders?
Wait.
You guys didn't know Colonel Sanders was a real person?
What about the box of chocolate?
I knew he was real.
What's
He's
that
been
saying?
portrayed by many people.
Life
Colonel Sanders is like a box.
No, life is like a box of chocolate.
That's
What
Forrest
about
Gump.
Colonel Sanders?
that's that Gump movie.
I thought he said that.
What?
Chocolate, I swear.
He wouldn't be advertising chocolate. He'd be
I thought Colonel Sanders one that said that. And also, I didn't know that was him.
That's Colonel Sanders right there. Oh my! Look at all those Sanders. Goddamn.
Yeah, so just recently they had him on the NBA sidelines and they showed him and he's just like fucking chicken. And it's just like this guy is an old dead man and you guys are just portraying him
Really?
unlike any way that he's ever been portrayed.
Wait, chicken.
How old is
What
he
do
when
you
he
mean?
died?
I was imagining a fish for some reason. A chicken?
He sells chicken.
Yeah, KFC.
Was it a giant drumstick? What was going on?
Well, no, but like they have a man dressed up as Colonel Sanders on the sidelines of the NBA. And when they show him, he's like, yeah, like KFC chicken, like pumping it up. And he's dressed as Colonel Sanders.
Wow.
And like they're mimicking Colonel Sanders. Like dressing up exactly like that. And it's like, that was him. and they're portraying him as a caricature, and isn't it fucked up?
Wait, when was this guy
This
born?
man's dead.
That's the like. Did he
Wait.
sell his soul away?
Is that him?
Can you look up when he was born and when he died? Like, how
That's
old is
Carl
he?
Sanders. Colonel Sanders.
Carl Sanders.
I feel like this guy was alive in like the 20s and he died at like 100 years old in like
No,
the
he
40s,
died
50s.
like in the 90s.
He was born 1890,
1890.
but he
when
died in the 1980.
Whatever.
So yeah.
Okay.
But he was alive. Like, he was a real man, and he was very stoic, and he made his chicken, and he had a very precise recipe. And he felt like KFC bastardized his chicken, and he sold his soul to the devil. And then afterwards, they just grab his likeness. And
Wait,
they're just
really?
selling him like fucking chicken.
Wait, did he leave KFC? What would happen?
Oh, yeah, he didn't like it. He had his own restaurant.
Really?
He sold it,
So
and then he had
they
his
stole
own
his
restaurant.
fucking face.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part.
That-
They
that is
stole
really- I
this
didn't know
man's
that.
face. Look at that.
How could they do this to this man? Not only that, they fucked their recipe up recently, and I don't like their chicken.
They did.
It used to be more like, I don't know, salty, sweet.
You clicked on something that said, how racist was Colonel Sanders?
Not that- he was a kind gentleman.
There's no way that's a picture of
Only
him
the white meat.
from like.
That's too,
Oh, God.
God damn it, Colonel Sanders.
Okay, that photo I believe is from now. Or not from now, but from back in the day. That other one, though,
The conspiracy Colonel Sanders still alive.
the other
Colonel
one
Sanders.
looks like was taken a couple years ago, though.
Look up
Wild.
his wife's chicken shop. Look up Colonel Sanders' wife. Like,
Chicken delight.
She started a,
Chicken delight.
well, after they still have like a fucking there. See,
What? Can't see that shit.
Claudia Sanders' dinner house,
something
and they still
started together.
sold the original recipe.
I had no idea about any of this. Wow, check
I can't
that
believe you
out.
guys didn't know Colonel Sanders was a real fucking
I-
guy.
Oh, I knew it was
for
real.
one-
I knew it was a chicken creator. Not not creating chicken. I mean, like
What
just
came first, the chicken or the egg? It was Colonel Sanders.
I mean, I didn't know he
He's one
created
of the
the
chicken creators.
I didn't know he was-
He makes him sound so much more
I didn't know he
bad.
was a KFC mascot.
The god of chicken.
He's the god of chickens.
One of those burger
yeah, he's
creators?
the KFC mascot,
I didn't
and
know
he's
that.
dead.
I
That's
thought he was
pretty
like
cool.
life is like a
Not-
pot of
not as-
chocolate. I didn't
And
know.
like, if he was just the mascot, I wouldn't have an issue with it. But it's the problem that they have people dress up as Colonel Sanders
I know.
and show up places and just be like, "Buy fucking chicken."
Buy our chicken.
It's insane. It's
Wow.
insanity.
Okay, so The Mandalorian. It's getting a first-person video game, and it's being made by Respawn. And
Respawn. Great company.
I, for one, am excited about this. It is a great company. They make a lot of awesome games.
Respawn, so far, they are the original dev team of some of the original Modern Warfare games.
Good.
And then
Very
they
good.
did the two Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor.
They did that?
Yep.
Really?
And now they're in charge of the new Mandalorian game.
Well, it's in good hands.
I'm gonna
that's for
play
sure.
Fallen
And,
Order still.
Yes, it's going to be first person, so that's a brand new thing compared to those Jedi games. It makes sense when you consider they did these Modern Warfare games. I kind of want it to be third person, like Helldivers, but make maybe a tighter camera just over the shoulder. But yeah, imagine Helldivers basically. Well, that's a good formula to start with, because holy fuck, do you feel like a Mandalorian in
Without
that game?
the bugs. The
yeah.
video game bugs, not the in-game bugs.
Yes, there's a lot of bugs in that game. Last time we tried to play Helldivers, our progress was not being updated, and
They were plagued with
it
bugs.
was so funny.
They were ravaged by bugs.
Yeah, pretty much. But basically, oh yes, so Apex Legends, another game that they make. I know.
They made Apex Legends?
Yeah. Okay, it's gonna have boost lighting. So imagine a game that's not as subtle. It's gonna be very fast paced. You're gonna feel like a Mandalorian.
You're going to feel like a
You're
man.
gonna feel like a fucking man. Like you're. Don't change those words around.
Yeah, you're
Katana.
going to feel like a man.
I,
inside.
for one, I'm excited about this. I know that those
Yeah.
Jedi games have not been my cup of tea as of late. I shouldn't be
What do
touching
you
this
mean?
mic.
Well, I'm
I
excited
like.
for it.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? I mean, I love Fallen Order.
Fallen Order, I played like 2 hours of, and
I
couldn't-
love that game.
And Survivor, I hear one of the YouTubers I watch did not have the capacity to get through that game. It's I don't know. I don't think they did a whole lot new with the next
Not
one.
as
but
good
who
as
am I to
Fallen Order.
speak? I never beat the first one, so
I think the games are good. They are
they're good quality.
faithful.
And very little bugs.
They're definitely faithful to to the alma. No, not the alma mater. Only the graduates.
The almond matter.
They're very faithful to the source material, and they tiptoe around certain things and also include very cool characters. And some of the cinematography, is it cinematography? No, it's not. What is it called? Some of the framing in that game is absolutely incredible.
I do like the idea that there is this guy in stasis that they discover, and he's actually from the High Republic. Or was it the Old Republic? It was from someplace hundreds or thousands of years ago. And he's just brought back to the modern post-Empire. I like that storyline for that. It's pretty good. That's the one story aspect that interests me.
Really? Fallen Order still interests me because, it's during Order 66 and they're executing all the Jedis and they're trying to pick them out. But there's some kids, and he's not a Jedi, but he's Force sensitive.
So we got to talk about Order 66. Do you guys think it's overdone? I thought it was fucking awesome in Fallen Order. That was like amazing. And then I thought it was awesome in, what was it, Book of Boba Fett? They threw some in. It was good in Mandalorian season 2. It was good in Obi-Wan Kenobi. It was good. They keep going back to this moment too much. Like that moment, you can only milk that moment so much before it's like, okay, we're doing this again. Maybe take a break from referencing the Order 66 just for a few years so it can become special again. That's all I'm saying. I think it's just used too much.
What story would you like to see?
I would love Revan. You know, people are fan casting Keanu Reeves as Revan. I think that would be pretty good. Revan, it's the Knights of the Old Republic storyline from like the Xbox games, the PC games. He's involved with Darth Nihilus, Darth Sidon. It's like some badass shit. Darth Nihilus is fucking awesome. He's like one of the most powerful Sith. Basically, he's not even a person, and it's like hollow, and that's because he got fucked up by Revan using like some alien technology on a planet, and it like fucked with the Force. Basically, all he does is eat planets. He like absorbs the Force essence, and it kills everybody on the planet. He's basically Galactus, and he's fucking awesome. You missed out a little bit. There's going to be a Mandalorian video game, first person. I'm excited.
Oh, because of Helldivers.
Respawn made the Jedi Survivor games and Jedi Fallen Order.
Helldivers sucks, by the way.
Fuck you. It's got bugs. That's about it. The game's good.
Well, it doesn't suck. It's a lot of fun, but like it's bullshit. It's like
there's a lot of bugs.
We did 2 rounds on hard mode, and we should have got all that experience, and then it was like, no, nothing.
The game thinks you suck, and that's okay.
Like it was just bullshit. We should have unlocked
terrible.
the other modes. So I think there's like 9 or 10 modes
with him.
difficulties.
I love Helldivers.
Okay, so when my brother had his little baby.
Yes.
I bought them a baby shower gift. And I bought them 2 baby shower gifts because I am big Unky Budge. But as well, on the side, I sent them $80. And I said, here, do with this what you will. I bought you a gift, but put this towards whatever you want. A couple days pass, and then he receives $100 from me. And then he's like, oh my God, Alex sent me $100. He's like, this must be for the baby. Oh my God, he's so fucking... That's so nice. You know what? I'm just going to message him and I'm going to be like, $100. That's crazy. And then he messages me. He's like, $100. Whoa. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. I meant to send that to Mom.
Wait, what?
And I had to rescind the $100.
Wait. Just take the money back.
I did. He wrote e-transfer with a question mark, and then he wrote like a big smiling face, and then I was like, oh fuck, I meant that for Mom. And then he was like, I'll cancel it, then him, give it back. And I was just like, no, fuck.
Oh, he threw a smiley face in there?
It was $100. My beautiful friend, who is also a gay man, who is in a wonderful relationship with his boyfriend, we have a funny story together. So we were going on down Main. We were going on. Oh my God, what were we doing? We were going down Main Street, right, of our town, of our city, right, the city. And I cut a good joke that made this motherfucker laugh. Okay, so he's laughing. The light turns red for a good second. He's looking at me, and he's like. And he just guns it through the red because he's laughing, and I'm just sitting there like,
holy fuck! It went through a red light.
All I see the light red, and I look at him, and he's just, and then I'm like, oh my god,
It's oh my fucking god.
People honk, and we just go through this red light, and it was such a weird fucking experience.
That reminds me of when you were coming back from the movie theaters and you're going straight for the curb. I'm like, there's a curb there.
Was I?
This was like years ago. But I remember I keep thinking about if I never told you.
This is before I wore glasses, probably. I remember I started having an issue. That's why I wear my glasses. Like at nighttime, it's like I don't know where the fuck the boulevard is.
Don't defend your shit.
Don't
defend my shit. What does that mean?
You can see.
What? No, that's why I have glasses on. I can't see at night. It's like everything just like blends in together. I have like, what do you call it? Astigmatism or whatever.
Your eyes are shaped like footballs.
Yeah. And it's like, so I like,
and you're nuts.
Like light bends weird. That's the issue.
You're digging too deep into it now. People think
light bends weird to me. And it's like, I have to like.
Okay, because sometimes we are in Christian's domain right now and his bed's not far. And sometimes I sleep in the adjacent room.
Isn't that weird? Actually, there's like a thin wall, like really thin, separating you guys. It's like not even.
You think about that?
If the wall wasn't there, it'd be a king size bed.
Basically.
And I'm sleeping right above you guys. Imagine if we just all slept together.
Yeah, like what's the point of these walls?
Just take this wall.
Just separating us. What are these walls?
What are we even doing?
Do you ever
think about here?
Do you ever think about that though?
That's ridiculous.
No, not that. Do you ever think about how weird it is that like there's because you don't see how many people are in the world like around you. But think about it. Just in this neighborhood, there's a lot of. How many people would you say are around like this block?
10 people?
As many.
No, way more than 10.
I would average. Are we talking kids as well?
In a standard
just like families. Like
at least 3 per house.
Yeah, so there's got to be about 100 people with it. Like, imagine if you like lifted up the houses, got rid of the houses, and then you would just have a bunch of people in like these like little settlements and like these little areas and like this piece of land.
Do you want us all to share a bed?
Yeah.
I know.
They left all the house stuff and they all like drink dicks. No, he left all the house stuff and they all have Drake's dick. That's scary.
Do you think? I don't even know if I could. Like, I don't even know if I could wrangle. Not wrangle, but like if Drake's dick was my own, I don't even know if I could use that. Because did you see the picture I sent you?
Was it like 3 a.m.?
You'll have to manually rotate your camera.
It was at 3 a.m., right?
I can't move it anymore.
That picture I sent you at 3 a.m. Just like, you remember this?
Not that one.
Okay, so that dick, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with that thing? Honestly, what are you doing with that thing? Like, listen, I'm gonna get, like, Mom, I'm sorry if you're listening. I know you sometimes you listen to this, and I love you with all my heart. But sometimes I gotta talk about my dick. And sometimes I've had some sex where it's like a girl's on top, and she's like, oh, it's hitting too high, right? And then I'm like, oh, like, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I should be on camera with this thing. But I don't know if they're just hyping me up, you know what I mean? But it's like with Drake's fucking dick, my dick ain't that big, and they're just like, I can't get halfway down this thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I would even what I would do.
You really changed the angle of that conversation. Like, how would I even handle that? I don't know what I would do as Drake. So it's bad. It's as bad as that fucking Madonna thing with whatever.
My ass would be wrecked. Oh, boys.
I love that the photo is just out.
It's just a picture of
You're saving for later.
I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll see what happens.
The only thing between me and you is Drigstick.
Yeah.
What even is this podcast?
You're scared of me. That's what we wanted.
The conversations lately.
Oh my God.
This year in like May or June, we're getting a Superman movie. We're getting James Gunn's Superman. So that's going to be a big fucking deal. In addition to that, there's going to be a Batman movie. Who the fuck is going to be the new Batman? There's Ben Affleck. Before that, we had Christian Bale.
Before that,
And before that, there was someone else.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Bay. But now, Reed Richards.
Reed Richards?
Reed Richards. Oh yeah, we can talk about Pedro Pascal. He's confirmed. But so basically, I think this guy would be a good Batman, and he seems to think so as well. He would absolutely love to be Batman.
He's a bit too big.
Batman, you know, that's the thing, is like if you're trying to keep your identity secret and you're walking around like you're 12 foot tall, it's like maybe that guy's Batman. Here's the thing, Robert Pattinson, it's a little bit too small. Just a little bit. His Bruce Wayne
he's tall.
His Bruce Wayne.
You mean like lanky?
Lanky. Bruce Wayne, he's very lanky and like sort of emo. His Batman, that's a good Batman. It's just he's a little thin. He's a very lean Batman. I need a bulky Batman.
Christian Bale was, well, actually, Christian Bale and Batman Begins was fucking thick.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
That was a
Christian
thick
Bale's
Batman.
was very. That was so close to the Arkham Batman.
You know what? That movie fucked me up for years because I always thought in order to be successful, you had to like wake up and do 10 push-ups.
To be Batman.
In order to be Batman.
That always fucked me up because I thought to be famous, I had to be Batman.
No, I always thought you had to like wake up and do 10 push-ups.
You do.
Immediately.
Only
the
10?
second you wake up.
What are you
10
doing?
push-ups? What is that going to do for you?
No, like when you wake up.
Well,
the second you wake up,
When I do
get on
100,
the floor.
do 100.
That's American Psycho. That's
Is
not
that?
Batman.
I swear he does that and there's like an old
There
man
is a-
watching.
There is a
There-
scene where he like fucks,
Yes.
and then you're like,
There's a moment where Albert walks in and he sees Bruce Wayne. He's wounded and he's still like doing push-ups on the ground. He's like,
Yeah, I
"You're
remember
gonna
that.
fucking kill yourself if you keep doing that." And he's like, "I'm Batman."
Only
He
10
just
push-ups.
tells people that.
I've seen Jensen Ackles.
Yes, he would make a good
He's the right height.
Batman.
He's the right weight. Because in the comics, Batman's like 6'2", 220, 230.
Yeah, he's pretty big. Obviously, you can't. Well, yeah, I don't know. How tall's this guy? Alan
I think he's like
Richardson?
6'4".
Yeah, he's like 6'4", basically. So like he could be a Batman. But I'm open for
He's
whatever.
built like a fucking brick shithouse. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, he's basically a superhero in that first season of Reacher.
I think he would be a great, maybe. Oh, you know who I could see as him being like a CGI? I could see him being Solomon Grundy.
Okay, yeah, actually, I could see that.
When was he born?
Grundy. Wasn't Solomon Grundy a fucking mobster or some shit in the 60s?
What's his rhyme? Does anybody know his rhyme? Solomon Grundy? Solomon Grundy. And it's the worst fucking rhyme. Born on a Monday, married on
Really?
a Tuesday, died on a
That sounds
Wednesday.
familiar.
So, Fantastic Four, we're getting Galactus, probably. Big rumor. and it
Ooh,
might
fuck
be
yeah.
Javier Bardem. That's who they want to play this guy.
Oh, that would actually be really good.
He was in which Pirates movie?
He was in like the, was the fifth one?
Dead Men
It was after
suck
the-
each other?
Yeah, basically.
Dead Men suck each other's chest?
Curse the blood
Strangers
rubies.
Tied.
It's Dead Man Tells No Tales.
Oh,
It's so strange that they have Dead Men's chest and then Dead Men Tells No Tales.
Yeah.
That was bad naming.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was strange in that fucking movie. He looked like a crackhead.
You know, it's because it's because they decided to have his hair
It's water break.
his hair flows like it's in water when he's above the water. So
Yeah, but he's
he
also
has
like half a person. Wasn't he like disjointed from his body?
He did walk a little strange.
Yeah, but I swear most of his body wasn't attached to him.
But yes, him as Galactus, sure.
They're calling him Daddy, right? They're calling Pedro Pascal Daddy. Would you?
no.
Yeah, you would.
No.
Look at you. Stop.
Honestly, I think he's being cast in like too much shit now.
How
it's the
dare
same
you?
thing as Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt was fucking amazing, and all of a sudden he's in like everything, and I was
They are
like,
milking him
fuck.
dry. They're milking this man. They are. Pedro can't take any more. Give him a break.
I just wish it was like Andrew Lincoln. I think he could.
Totally just everywhere. It should always.
I
be
think he
Andrew.
could pull. Like that's the one role
He could pull puss.
he could do. I think that'd be really fucking amazing to see that.
Honestly, I didn't mind John Krasinski.
Wait, was
as
he
Reed.
actually?
In
Multiverse
of Madness.
Yeah, he got killed. I know it's just fan casting
was
for
in that
fan
movie.
service. But it's like he did like the writing did him dirty where he's like, if this guy once he opens his mouth, you're gonna die. It's like Reed Richards wouldn't say that. He wouldn't give his plan away. Like
the smartest man in the universe.
I know. It's like what mouth? Like
And
all
also
of
in
was bad
that
writing.
movie, they just killed Professor X.
And that's the X-Men Professor X. So he dies again, or
And
that's a version of him.
And Captain Carter was like, I could do this all day, and then immediately dies. Everything was like fucked up. And then Captain Marvel got killed by a statue falling on her. It's so fucking stupid.
She should have been alive. That wouldn't have killed her.
I have a prediction that X-Men is going to be bad, the cartoon, and that Deadpool will be fun and exciting, but it won't be able to rejuvenate the MCU.
See,
it will just like,
I agree.
It'll just be like, oh wow, that was so cool, but no one's going to give a shit.
MCU requires at least 2 movies to be successful. That's its main thing, is that it was a train of good shit. One movie being amazing is not going to revive it'll be a boost, but you need, what's the movie after it? Like nothing this year. But there's a lot of shitty Disney Plus shows this year, probably.
Because I don't think Deadpool can lead the MCU at all.
So I just want the camera to look at me for a second, and we're just going to get really intimate. Tighter.
We go it in.
Tighter. I want to feel like the audience is inside me. Okay. So I want everybody to know that it's okay. And that we're going to get through this, because Deadpool 3 is going to be the movie that rocks us to our core. It's going to be the movie that restarts. I'm not saying that it's going to be like, oh, after this, everything's going to be awesome. Because if you look back at the MCU, not everything was awesome. It had its hiccups. The original Captain America wasn't like everybody's fucking doors were blown off. But I do think that this movie will be incredible. And that we will have an awesome time. Because the last 2 were good in Ryan Reynolds' hands. And I don't think the original writers are coming back for this one. But I still think it's in good hands. And with Hugh Jackman coming back, it doesn't matter. If I see a fucking adamantium claw pop up, my dick's popping up. Not in the theater. I'm not letting that get out. My dick is not coming out in the theater.
But who leads the MCU?
Harry Potter.
We had Iron Man and Captain America. They were like
you need a powerhouse of an actor. Like honestly, that's why I kind of like that Pedro Pascal is cast, because I think he can probably carry some shit.
Like he could.
He has that. He's better than most of the actors that they're getting for these Disney Plus shows and movies and stuff like that. But speaking of shitty movies, here's the box office results for Madam Web. It came out last week. Look at this shit. It has 13% critics, 53% audience.
Which is insane for audience.
I don't understand that.
People love tits too much.
Here's one of the reviews.
I love them.
The Marvels an apology. This was one of the most painful theatrical experiences of my entire life. That was that one. Previews were better than the actual movie. I recommend not to waste your money seeing this movie.
It made
the
predictions for the first like 6 days or something is like 24 million they'll make worldwide.
It's very low. But here's the thing. This movie only cost 80 million to make, and I think they skipped on the marketing. It was not the rule of thumb where it's double.
I don't even think they'll make 80 million.
Did they see it twice though? That's the question.
From what I hear is that the villain is lackluster. He gets killed in a stupid way. Madam Web fucking is barely doing shit, and that the Spider Women are shown only in dream sequences.
You know what's the weirdest thing I heard about this movie? Ezekiel Simmons is his name. He's the main villain. He has a cool spider suit. It's like not bad, I guess, but he doesn't wear socks. He doesn't wear the bottom part, so he's barefoot.
If we are thinking about it realistically, in the way that I saw Tobey Maguire's little spider fucking things grow in his fingers,
His little spider feet.
it would make way more sense for him to be barefoot and bare.
I know that does make more sense.
It does, because how would it? I don't know. It's just feeling like that stupid fucking.
Yeah. There's a lot of so apparently one of the things in this movie, which is strange, is that Ezekiel Simmons, the only reason he's after these these women is because he sees them in his dreams, and he gets a machine that extracts his dreams. And then, but these women are wearing masks, Spider-Man masks. So he gets an AI to recreate their faces, and that's how he figures out what they look like. That's insane. He gets the shit from his dreams.
That's fucking
How ridiculous.
How does he steal it from his dreams?
Like he's having nightmares. Like, all right, then he uses AI, the new AI coming out, and recreates what they look like. Then he hunts them down.
He used the Obsbots.
The dialogue for this movie is atrocious. Holy crap! You can hear
We should watch it and do a commentary on it. Honestly,
it would be hilarious. Like, there's a moment where they all start dancing on a table in a diner, and this is supposed to be their like, oh, I'm not shy anymore. But it's just
in
like,
this movie, Christian.
Who does that?
Did you see it?
Shit?
You see it?
I've seen it. I've watched reviews for days.
Sounds like you saw
about
it.
this Madam Web movie. I don't want to see it.
All I know is
I'm
that
scared.
there's a big pair of stuff in there.
Ezekiel
Everybody's
Sims.
about this new Sydney Sweeney. And from what I hear, she's got two big, what am I supposed to say? Like encores, you know, like these are the. Ooh, she does have two big. Her personalities are bursting, and she was just in this romantic comedy that looked like it was going to do shit, but then it started doing good, and it's amazing that that the world has come together under a pair of tits. Like, it's seriously, if you look it up, like, it's almost like this girl can do no wrong because she's got two fucking big
Personalities.
big old bags. Big old Cheetos. Rhinox.
Cheetos.
I hope not Cheetos. That's a cock.
No, I mean like
That's
chips.
Drake. Drake's got a big old Cheeto.
I got.
Bringing up a picture? Don't. We're
I
gonna
was trying to
throw
find. She posted something.
You wrote in Sydney Sweeney tits.
I did not.
You did. You
They
son
can
of a
see
bitch.
what I
No, they didn't.
Wait, I see
No,
a T. I see a T there. What is that?
No, you didn't.
I see a T there. Where, see
He's
that?
altering this. He wrote in big old
She
bags.
posted something recently, and everybody was like, "Don't distract me."
Yeah,
'Cause she was like laying on a couch in like half her Spider-Man suit,
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's about tits.
where it's like, if you were just like in your costume, maybe you would have gotten more people going.
Like,
That's all I'm saying.
if you think about this, like, Dakota Johnson's fucking, you're gonna see it twice. You're gonna love it.
That's it.
Horny. Look at that. You're trying to tell me she's not trying to sell tits? Because I'm gonna go watch it now. She's doing a good job.
Everything's sex now. Seems like, right?
Did you look at me?
No, I'm not right.
Am I
I mean,
right?
everything is sex now. You can't escape it.
Hey, what's
You think Empty Minds is?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I never told Forrest this, but Resident Evil 4, right? So during the campaign in English,
Oh, fuck.
you know the,
continue.
you know, oh, fuck. He's horny.
No,
You know,
I
during
heard-
the campaign, you end up meeting Lewis and Ashley in the
Louise
cabin.
Ashley.
Louise. You meet Ashley, Louise, and Leon are in the cabin, and then he says the famous line, "I see you equipped." The president equipped his daughter with ballistics too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I found out what the
classic.
Japanese
It's
translation was.
ridiculous.
So, you know, okay, I'll maybe Christian will edit in the sounds, but it's like, I see you've equipped the president equipped his daughter with ballistics too. Now, if we switch that in Japanese, all it is, wow, for the president's daughter, you got some huge boobs.
That's literally what it is in Japanese.
Fuck.
You
Wow, for
got-
the president's daughter.
That's insane. Like, we thought they censored it in the remake. We were playing with the censored version. That's the original.
Like,
And
I
that's absurd.
looked at the president. He didn't have huge boobs.
Yeah,
But
for the
your
president's
daughter's got big fucking boobs.
You know
And
what?
boobs. Who says boobs?
That explains why they made him more of a rat man in the remake. That's what they're going for originally. He wasn't supposed to be cool.
He was supposed to be like, I
They
love
gave him like a
boobs.
suave fucking
Leon.
Yeah. I don't know who says that.
Adios, Leon.
But thank you all for watching.
Know your fucking place.
We're going to be ordering some Chinese food later. And I've been John Odds. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I'm John Odds on YouTube. I'm John Odds on Twitch. I can be John Odds whenever you guys want. These are the places you can find me.
I'm Bobbity18 on Twitch.
Yep.
You said 1-8.
188.
fucked it up.
There you go.
I did say 1-8. I said too fast.
No, you didn't.
No, I said 1-8.
Where can we find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/BigBudge. And you can also find me singing sultry tunes on SoundCloud because I have a nice SoundCloud where I release all these covers of varying Boz Skaggs songs. And it's under the pseudonym Big John Odds.
Just taking.
Where else can we
You
find
can
you?
find me as Mr. Beast on YouTube. That one. Yeah, no, we got a TikTok. There's the Fields Apart, and we have Empty Minds 4B.
That's
At
right.
Empty Minds 4B on TikTok.
Check out our shorts. Check out our shorts on. We have a shorts channel.
It's going to be summer. Check out our shorts.
Oh, we should sell shorts.
Don't bring up any fucking bubbles.
I wasn't thinking bubbles.
You were. You want to bring up bubbles right now. I look at you and you're just, look at your pink shirt. You want bubbles.
How do they get so many bubbles?